This is the Blade. We've returned for a new episode of No Matter How You Slice. So look, we talking about prom night, Queen of the Ring. Shout out to Babs. This is for the ladies. It definitely is. We got Fonz versus 40 Bars, a one-rounder, and it was fire. Be honest with y'all, give you a little disclosure, give you a little warning. 40, she wasn't clean, so I was actually debating on if I should even ask y'all, like, should I even cover this? But then when I seen how crazy Fonz went, I was like, nah, I can't do him like that. So we're gonna go straight into it. 40 starts off. She say rounds 1 and 3 straight bars. Round 2 is for the personals. We ain't doing a full battle. I'm just here to let this person know. Yo, I've been sitting out for months writing raps. I got a bunch. But tonight, I'm only here to eat this pussy. I'm a munch. What the fuck? You gonna say to me that niggas ain't... What the fuck? You gonna say to me that niggas ain't already said? I'm a crackhead. I've been a fiend. I mean, you gotta get more creative. It's all in a punch like grenadine. Proper execution. It's how you'll get ahead like a guillotine. Only way you'll stretch car on midnight is with a limousine. Y'all know 40's name is Carlisa, so Car. So these gonna be a lot of her doubles. She say, what the fuck you talking about? Meaning any nigga that links up with me gonna have a problem with this cougar. Fuck the pause. Bullets can whisk your life away. It's not a rumor. These Siamese will catch a pussy on a sneak like a puma. Open up and make a star kiss the can like tuna. I like all of this. You know, the puma, whiskers. This can whisk your life away. She started with the links, you know. All that was fire. So then, right now, in this part of the battle, she takes off her, she had on a dress. But she took that off and she had like a leopard print up under that. So she lined it up with her bar. She says, I heard she wanted my spot. No, she comes out earlier than that. She say, sooner or later, the cat comes out the bag and I need to vent. And then that's when she flipped her outfit. Did she say, I heard she wanted my spot. I would have blacked on brown like my cheetah print. Coffee Brown. I like that. She was talking to Coffee Brown. I would have blacked on brown like cheetah print. My bad, because I ain't see the bitch. I turn around, not he the Vic. I'm here to lay the landlord down like I'm broke and he need the rent. I like all of this. I've been spitting shit to niggas. I get them all hyped. They all react. I mean, daddy's home, but main event mommy's back. And then, like, right around here, I don't know, like, I seen them trying to calm down the crowd a couple of times, but from my perspective, it seemed like she kind of started losing momentum right around here. Then she raps again. She say, I heard bitches trying to work here. Car fire birds like a Pontiac. Beyond the fact, car finally a problem for chondriacs. I don't know if I got that part right. It was hard to make out what she was saying because she was a little bit, you know, slipping, like, kind of. So y'all comment if I got that part wrong. But I'm going to run it back so it can be a little smooth. She say, I heard bitches trying to work here. Car fire birds like a Pontiac. Beyond the fact, car finally a problem for congiacs. Then she say, but back to you. 1029 is the perfect time if you understand fate. But they know I rule this shit. So I'm the perfect protocol for this mandate. I like that. That's fire. That's fire. She said, but back to you. 1029 talking about October 29th. That was when it went down. She said, but back to you. 1029 is the perfect time if you understand fate. But they know I rule this shit. So I'm the perfect protocol for this mandate. Wait, I got to talk to the venue and thank y'all for letting us have our first prom in it. This is like a meet and greet for the elite. Y'all know the queen is prominent. I like all this, man. Like, you can never really get mad at 40's pen. Like, my main thing with 40 just be like her projection, you know. And like, it ain't like you always have to be, you know, barking. But, you know, sometimes it just don't be sounding like it got the umph in there sometimes. But all this shit is fire. She say, perfect cards, long tinted, new plates is all rented. And I don't know what happened right here. She was dropping it, man. Perfect cars, long tinted, new plates is all rented. Had a beam on the scene on my dare of Fonz in it. Like, I really couldn't get what she was saying right there. It was a little bit unclear. So she goes, Tyon Bogan, that's Fonz's name, Ty. She say, Ty Bogan, he promoting himself like a female, like only a bitch do. I mean, the way you on that bullshit, Ty, you getting clipped too. 40 balls, pull up hard, ride like an elliptical, give you extra bucks at your jaw, like you getting clips for two. But they say I'm different, boo. I shine bright like sequence, cause I seek wins in the sequence. I think I got that right. I was like, cause this was fire, you know, but I just couldn't really make it out. So if y'all know what she said, drop it. She say, I mean, in the land, Lord, better clear that full house when he see twins. They say I come off a little shallow, right? But don't push me off the deep end, because I could take this shit anywhere. It only matters that deep ends. It'll be my pleasure to knock this pussy out. Everybody knows, boy, you're not going to do shit. You're just a pussy sucker like a rose toy. I don't know what a rose toy is, but everybody seemed like they knew. Maybe y'all know. I don't know. You ain't gonna get no real flowers from me, even if that's what you desire all along. I mean, y'all know the way I carry myself. 40 was gonna be fire at the prom. On my mom, this my shit, nigga. You can't minimize what I've achieved. I came to the city, I built my name, contributed to this league. Niggas tried to say that I was on Cain and able to make y'all believe, when their lies proved they're snakes from that real shit that they conceived, from that shit that they conceived. The fruits of my labor, this is all biblical. The fruits of my labor, add them up, count the wealth. Adam, it's been received. Fruits of my labor, add them up, count the wealth, it's been received. I'm the first bitch that took a bite out of the apple like Eve. This is fire. She said, he told Shuni when women come with eggs and milk, so they belong in the kitchen. Yeah, that's some ignorant ass shit, my nigga. Just listen. You niggas talk extra tough until your mouth gets you hurt. But since niggas come with seeds, I guess I'll leave you in the dirt. Speaking of seeds, I was watching your performance and that shit had me thinking dumb hard. Like, how does this nigga make up fake gun bars when his son's fighting a gun charge? I'm just trying to figure it out. I mean, that shit gave me a whole bunch of questions. Like, was you a pastor, a landlord, a rapper for your profession? I mean, was you acting like a pastor when the police asked you for them confessions? Was he on demon time when they picked him up for that possession? I like all of this. I'm just trying to figure out, nigga. Yeah, I like all of this. This shit is fire. And then she starts slipping. She started trying to go a little bit past that, and then she couldn't get it, so she stopped. So it seemed like she stopped a little bit earlier than what she wanted to, which I'm not mad at. If you start losing it, then yeah, make your shit as close to clean as you can, So Fonz goes, and man, it's like that shit just didn't help her. Fonz said, I can't lie. Before this battle, man, I wanted the neck. I'm glad. Hey, hold on. This shit is gonna be so fucking vulgar and so fucking trashy. I'm just letting you know. He said, I can't lie. Before this battle, man, I wanted the neck. I'm glad she took that shit off. Because she was looking like the owner from Freck. I don't know what Freck is. Maybe y'all know. He said, but everybody knew. He said, if I see you with any more cheetah, leopard, jaguar, hyena, he said, I'm calling Peter. I don't know who he was talking about. Peter, Pete. I don't know the flip. I don't know. I'm sorry. He said, tell them hoes stop testing Fonz. Yeah, you be looking cute in them bodysuits. I'm talking magically delicious. I'm just tired of seeing the leprechaun. Leopard, con. I see the flip. You say, I respect the grind. And what the fuck Babs is doing got me and this bitch 40 going to prom. Shit sounded like a class reunion. I didn't want to beat your ass. I got a bag, so I had to do it. And they gonna need a shoulder to lean on. So tell Team 40, be strong. Covey, baby. King of this mascara. And I ain't that nigga to speak on. Get your face beat. Stumped out with some King James sneakers until your teeth gone. And you gonna really need a makeup artist, because the bronze would be all up in your cheekbone. Man. Like this shit, man. You in ill will, boy. Y'all don't care, boy. Yeah. Oh my God. And that's another thing. Like, I don't know. Alright, so this was October. Like, when did her and Ill battle? I know it just dropped on RBE, but like, I'm just wondering how far apart was these battles, because like, 40 was kind of light, Man, this whole scheme though, man, I gotta run that back, man. Like, even from the class reunion shit, like all this shit is fire. Like, he say, got me and this bitch 40 going to prom. Shit sounded like a class reunion. I didn't want to beat your ass, but I got a bag, so I had to do it. And they gonna need a shoulder to lean on. So tell Team 40 be strong. COVID baby, king of this mascara. And I ain't that nigga to speak on. Get your face beat, stomped out with some King James sneakers until your teeth gone. And you really gonna need a makeup artist, cause these brows will be all up in the bitch cheekbone. These bronze. Oh man, I fucked that up. He said these bronze would be all up in a bitch cheekbone. Use a weak hoe. Lash out if you want. They gonna be reading threads about you if you even speak wrong. I'm in beast mode. So once I line her up with a Mac, her whole foundation gonna have T's on. Man. He say, bitch, I'm a cheat code. Breathe wrong, and the heat is sparking. Squeeze a larkin. Have a machine talking assist. Stephen Hawkins. My team is heartless. That's why he called me to get rid of you. That's why they called me to get rid of you. One call to Cleveland, them bitches sliding through on GP, splitting you. That's the truth. They'll knock this bitch shit so loose, to tighten it up, you gonna need vinegar. Yo, man, he is talking crazy to 40. And the crazy thing, you can see everybody in the background going crazy. You see C-Still, Dato. You see everybody just like, and he was cooking though. It wasn't gas, like, so, yo, where we at? You say, need vinegar. He said, bitches live for you. So stop telling me, see the boss, if you don't want to see 3 hitting her. He said, I'll get rid of you. This how plenty niggas died. Talking crazy, being envious of Fonz. Now we in Queens like Prince Hakeem. And I'ma knock Lisa off with this semi on my side. It's a death wish. Stop trying to convince me this your best bitch. I know Team 40 invested in car, and I respect this. But I'm tired of all these bitches behind her screaming out for tough when Wody panel didn't even elect sis. You ain't no threat, bitch. Man, I don't even feel right like talking like this. Like, this shit is, yo, so like just disrespectful. Like he just dogging her. Like, he say, I don't got no respect for car. Nah, the parking meter expired. I got a check for car. She only lit around this bitch because Team 40 be protecting car. And I ain't saying that you trash, but you wouldn't need the gas if you was electric car. I want some neck from car, throat action, no capping. I don't care about that little skin problem. I can get you some Proactive. He said, you ever heard of if you he's so silly on this. He said, you ever heard if you stop drinking pop so much, you shit'll clear up? Maybe I'm old fashioned. But this... Hold up. He said, you ever heard if you stop drinking pop so much, you shit'll clear up? Maybe I'm old fashioned, but this bitch don't got a problem with having a bump in her face because she can't kick that coke habit. She a veteran for sure. One of my favorite bitches. She better than, man, I don't even like talking like this. He said, she a veteran for sure. One of my favorite bitches. She better than these hoes. So my advice is to stop you So my advice to you is to stop messing with the blow. You even tried to blame Hart when you forgot your bars on Summer Impact. Sat up there and choked. Should have been developing your flow. Don't tell me how you was on stage with E40 and she ain't tell you when to go. That was fire. That was fire. He said, this a jealous little hoe. And I can see the hate. And the other hoes talk about the cheese she make. She get the evil face. When Hustle was on Smack, getting racked, she was over here joking, barely getting decent cake. Cause Debo too cheap to pay. When that nigga Smack was looking out for Ebony, where the fuck was Lisa Ray's? Oh, God, this is fire, man. He's cooking 40. He said, but if you need some change, you can slide with the Fonz. Don't be telling me you a lesbian. We ain't got time for them lies. Bitch, this is prom. Tonight you gonna slob on some knobs. And I don't give a fuck about none of that rainbow shit. You gonna have to push your pride to the side. Like, just lining her up like, oh. Like, this shit is brutal. Murder! He said, then he say a slogan. He say, if all I do is punch, the nigga block it. All them dyke chicks you with can get dick. And I'm gonna have every one of them hollering. You gonna fucking acknowledge it. I'm gonna take it out on her and put it in her like woman in power. And then he pointed to 40, then he pointed to somebody in her entourage. And he said, this shit start with respect. That nigga slapped your ass in that battle. You slapped him back. That was cause and effect. If y'all ain't hip, I think that was Fire the Misfit. Hopefully I'm not getting that wrong. I don't want to put out the wrong story, but somebody got slapped. I think it was on Verbal War Zone. I might be right. I think that was Fire the Misfit. Drop a comment if I'm right or wrong, but yeah, 40 slapped him. Dude touched her ass and she just straight smacked him right off rip. So Fonz is like, hold up, where we at? He said, I slapped. He said, that nigga slapped your ass in that battle. You slapped him back. That was a cause and effect. I slapped that ass. You better not do nothing. It's gonna be the cause of your death. He said, slam the shit out of this bitch. I'm talking Gina in the bedpost. Put bars on her neck. Like, he didn't show her no mercy. He said, if she run, I'm gonna grab a gun. That's when shit get violent. Something hot flashing after 40. It's a midlife crisis. You a dead op. Lead pop. A fucking headshot will peel car roof back soon as my hand cock. It's an easy thing. Y'all brought this Boston baked bitch up here to beef with me. Like I'm gonna squeeze the heat. They gonna say this 48 bars, but the past the verse is all 316s. I'm a dog. I'll run in your crib while you getting oral from your bitch and let a couple off. At that moment, you'll go from getting your V8 to not being able to move a muscle car. Oh my God. He said, bitch, I hustle hard. This year I'm trying to see 100 G's at least. When we was at the KOD in Atlanta, she was spending more cheese than me. She's a freak. Bitch, you a grandma. You still out here trying to squeeze on cheeks? They say that's what's wrong with them. These hoes don't know their position. You got milk and eggs in you. You belong in the kitchen. If you was dead, you wouldn't have been in Popeyes fighting hoes over chicken. And I'll show you the difference. And then he do the closing slogan. Tense up, cabin like. So, clear. You know, you ain't even got to think about it. Like, clearly Fonz. Like, and like, you know, it make you wonder, like, what kind of battle it would have been if she would have came prepped. Because, you know, 40 is usually fired, but, like, this shit was fired. Like, regardless, like, this was a walkthrough. Like, this shit was, like, one-sided as hell. So, clearly Fonz. So, but, I mean, I had to give y'all that recap because, you know, this is about the Cleveland area and our MCs and, you know, pretty much everybody in the whole art form, but, you know, specifically we spreading that light, we shining that light on 216 on the lyricism. So Fonz 1-0, clear. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about the bars, if I missed anything, and we gonna keep it chopping. Peace, 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 peace.
I came to kick it with you. Keeping everything I can keep official with you. I'm quick to get you. Understanding my force. Cut you like a samurai.